There is something happening on our roads.
Our streets are becoming ever more crowded. There's greater numbers of lorries, vans, cars and bikes, all vying to use the same space.
A war for the road was building between motorists and cyclists. Ford knew that a traditional road safety awareness campaign wouldn't work. Working with behavioural scientists, we discovered that each side thought the other was to blame. We needed to build empathy between these enemy camps. So Ford created WheelSwap, the first ever use of virtual reality to change both driver and cyclist behaviour.
We've created a relatable everyday road experience, and what we do is we flip that, so drivers become cyclists and cyclists become drivers.
We put WheelSwap to the test among 1,200 people in 5 cities to determine the impact of the technology. It worked. 70% of those who used WheelSwap displayed greater empathy to their driving and cycling counterparts compared to those who had not experienced the VR.
Virtual reality has a really interesting and potentially important role in allowing a car driver to experience being a cyclist, and then it's much harder to forget the cyclist when they're driving every day.
If you can create a sense of empathy between two people, that's a really powerful way to influence what they do.
Within 2 weeks of taking part, 60% of participating drivers and cyclists changed their on-road habits.
I've learned something today, simple things like opening the door and not being mindful of cyclists.
It makes us as drivers get to see it from a cyclist perspective.
WheelSwap became the centrepiece of Ford's Share the Road campaign. This high-tech solution to an emotional problem got people talking, resulting in 63 million media impressions across the globe. Since its launch in Europe, WheelSwap is now being used to train novice drivers through Ford's Global Driving Skills for Life programme, which trains 17 to 25-year-old drivers in 41 countries.
WheelSwap leverages the power of empathy. It lets us experience things in another person's shoes and see their perspective, and that makes something more salient to us and more likely to act on.
Stay safe and share the road.